Our next speaker is not only a professor of American history who has dedicated her life to this initiative, but she is also the great niece of Corporal Jesse Moore, India Company, 3rd Battalion, 24th Infantry Regiment. Professor Holder completed her undergraduate studies at Louisiana State University, where she received a Bachelor of Science in Social Sciences and earned her Masters of Arts in Social Science from Southern University. She also has a Master's in Arts in History from the University of Houston. Professor Holder is the curator of the Camp Logan Mutiny in 1917 exhibit here on display at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Angela Holder.
Good morning, everyone. Giving honor to God, I stand before you humbled, yet proud of the occasion for which we are gathered today. My strong Pentecostal great aunt Lovey expects me to greet you in this manner, and I do not want to disappoint her. It is because of her that a 6-year-old child took up the cause to work on behalf of her brother, Corporal Jesse Ball Moore. I ask for your indulgence as I have 2 messages to deliver. One from my heavenly imagination of what Aunt Lovey would say to you today, and myself. My Aunt Lovey. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lovey Ball Kimball. I am the sister of Corporal Jesse Ball Moore. I want to start out by saying thank you and God bless you to each and every one of you for what you did for my brother. Words cannot express the joy in my heart, but I will try. When our mother received the box with Jesse's coat, Bible, goodbye letter, and $1, it devastated her. She told him not to go back because she felt something bad would happen to him, and this box confirmed her fears. He first signed up with permission from Uncle Alec Moore, his guardian. He worked for a bit after his first service ended. And times being what they were, he wanted to go back to the Army. Well, that uniform did make him look good, and he felt important serving his country. In Baton Rouge, there were programs honoring the men who served, and we participated in these services to keep his memory alive. I kept a picture of him and named my daughter Jessie. She was born before he died, and after he died, we still had a Jessie to love. My sister Beulah Ball Turner died at age 31 and left a 4-year-old daughter, Laurel, and my brother-in-law, William Henry Turner. Laurel would marry and have 3 children who I would care for in the place of my sister. It was one of these children, Angela, that would do the work I'm thanking you for today. Angela saw the picture of Jesse and asked me about him. I didn't know why this child asked questions about him, which stirred the hurt in my heart. But I was told never to lie to a child. I told her he was killed by the Army in Houston, Texas, but we didn't know where he was buried. I felt good at being able to talk about my brother and glad someone young was interested in him. A few months after I told her, I passed on to be with Mother and Jesse, but always watching over Angela. Before I turn this over to her, let me say again, thank you and God bless you for all of what you have done for Jessie. I will now sit back and listen to my great niece. Thank you, Aunt Loving. It is because of you that I took up this cause of Uncle Jesse. I too want to express my thanks and gratitude for the monumental decision-making process it took to get here today. The work on Uncle's behalf has brought me 109 new uncles, and I am proud of and love each and every one of them. First and foremost, this work has never been about me. I am grateful for God's divine intervention, opening hearts, changing minds, and placing compassionate, caring people in my life to get things done. Not only here, but for 3 other soldiers affected by August 23, 1917. Sergeant Vida Henry, Private Bryant Watson, and Private Wally Strong, as of August 23, 2017, now have tombstones after 100 years without them. James Hedge and Phil Krause of the VA worked with Captain Matthews and I on their behalf regarding their burials in Houston. To all who are responsible, thank you for helping a 6-year-old Baton Rouge child keep her promise to her aunt to find her brother and bring peace to his soul. Before I take my seat, I would like to tell you of Uncle Joseph Ball Sr., who went to Washington, D.C. in 1963 to get information on his older brother. There was no Freedom of Information Act in place at that time. I found his older brother in 1987, 2 years after he joined the Heavenly Gathering in 1985. I know they are celebrating this day, as is the Ball family. Today, family, we stand a little taller, and our tears are more joyous than sad. Help me to send a hello to United States Army veteran Charles Robert Anderson. Health matters did not allow him to be here, but he is the descendant of Sergeant William Nesbitt, for whom the first trial was named. He has not forgotten, Chuck, and neither are you. Continue getting well, and see you in San Antonio. He is most ably represented today by his nephew, who pulled a big surprise. Lieutenant Colonel Thompson, please stand, sir. Thank you to all who made this day possible. I'm very grateful, and as I said earlier, I'm very humbled and very proud of what was done. And thank you again on behalf of my family. God bless.